Take 7. Hey everybody. You'll notice that this episode's a bit shorter. Plague and I started recording the pod and ended up losing the first half of the footage. We lost a really good preamble. We lost the first half of us talking about the Marvel stuff. And we're pretty sad about it. It was really good. We talked about it for about a half hour after the podcast. Plague went to upload it and it was gone. Do some editing. We're really sorry. We're working on getting it better. The interaction with you guys being here is making us want to do better. And, I'd also like to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for interacting with us. Without further ado, here's the episode. Thanks. There's no reason you should be blue screening.
No. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I just blue screened and I'm the host.
It's true. I don't know. I don't understand why. Doesn't make any sense. But what were we talking about, Plague?
The last thing that I heard before the blue screen was bing, bing, bing.
Oh, yeah. Watching those 3 movies, just bing, 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 you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Where's the plot?
Yeah.
And, Plague had to learn, you have to watch these movies kind of in order.
Yeah.
They all build off each other. Some of them can be standalone stories, like Thor 1 and 2, you can probably watch by themselves.
Yeah.
Kinda, sorta.
And I have watched, anything pre-Avengers 1, I've watched. I watched the first and second Iron Man. I watched Thor. I watched the first Captain America.
Yep.
But yeah, man. Guardians of the Galaxy was, all 3 of those movies were fantastic. What good characters.
Yep. There's not a character in it that I'm like, oh. Mantis and Drax get fucking unbelievably hilarious.
Oh, every single scene they're in. Fuck. I kind of admitted to it, but I'm glad that people agreed. I think I'm the Drax.
Kinda.
I just say outlandish shit all the time, and I can't read a room for shit. But it makes sense because he's into Mantis, and my wife loves Mantis, so.
And I'm the raccoon.
I'm not a raccoon until the end.
Until the end. Until in the 3rd movie when he refers to himself as Rocket Raccoon.
That's the only time.
Which is a great scene.
It is a very good scene.
When he's fighting the evolutionary, the high evolutionary, and he's just like boom, 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 and all of a sudden Rocket just goes funk and just magnets himself to the.
Because he thought
forward.
10 steps ahead.
Yeah, because he had the magnet shoes on when they were on Nowhere.
I didn't even remember that, but you're right.
And he was walking upside down, and Nebula's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm testing out these magnet shoes."
Dude, I gotta say, Nebula, I kind of like Nebula as a bad guy, as a villain. I was like, okay, you're trying too hard, but I get it. I see what you're doing. Yeah. That's cool. Nebula as a good guy.
Good guy? Yeah.
As an asshole good guy. Oh, I love it.
What the scene in the 3rd one with her and Star-Lord when Gamora's like, that doesn't sound like me, that sounds more like her. And then Star-Lord's like, and she's like, knock it off!
Stop! I just never noticed how black your eyes were.
Like your eyes were. My eyes were replaced as a form of torture from my father. Well, I'm just saying, he picked a pretty set. And it's so funny.
I don't remember who said it, but someone in our friend group said the Marvel I think it was I can't remember who said it, but there's a Marvelification of these characters. Because so Adam Warlock is in the 3rd movie, and I was like, man, he looks like Sid from Toy Story. That actor looks like Sid. Like he does. Until now, have you looked at what he looks like now? Guy's fucking hot. Guy is so hot. He's jaw-dropping hot. He's got that Marvel money, and now he doesn't know how to fucking act. Same with Chris Pratt.
Got me acting up.
Got me acting up. I like Sid from Toy Story. I can't believe it.
So there's an end credit scene on the 3rd one, which is actually Groot's MVP screen for his Guardians of the Galaxy skin, where Rocket like slaps him on the back and he like stands up and shakes all the dust off.
Mm.
But it's like the new Guardians, and man, I hope I'm not a huge fan of the Disney Marvel series. But I hope they make that group into a Disney series.
That would be cool.
Because basically, Star-Lord leaves, Mantis leaves, Drax leaves. Everyone leaves except for Rocket and Groot.
Nebula stays on Nowhere.
Yep, so is Drax. Drax is also on Nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's Rocket, Kraglin, Cosmo, Adam Warlock.
One of the kids they save.
Yeah, one of the kids they save. And I'm like, this is a fun group.
What a dynamic group too. Like the first group was super dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
The second group was super all of them, every single group of characters. I'm like, I love it. It's great. This is awesome.
Yeah. I do love the comic book Guardians of the Galaxy, like Yondu and the guy with like the arches on his shoulder pads. That one alien that has a sling ring that can open portals. They're all like in the movies, like the original comic book Guardians. And man, every time I see that alien, I gotta look up his name.
Yeah, you love this guy. You fucking love this guy. I hope his name is Meatmorp.
It's Krugar.
I was close.
Yeah, he in the comics he becomes like he becomes a Sorcerer Supreme of the galaxy.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I love the design of this alien.
Mm-hmm.
It's so simple, but man, when you see him, you're like, whoa, that guy's freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he is a very well-designed character.
All
of the aliens are.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's one of those Marvel characters that won't ever get added to like Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. Because
what does he do that Doctor Strange doesn't do?
He's got a tail.
Like, you could maybe give him like portals and guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Make portals that he can't go through but can shoot through.
Could be cool.
Could be cool. Could be broken.
But like, speaking of Marvel Rivals, which we're gonna talk way more about, but specifically about like adding characters like this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been so excited about the unknown for a game in so long. Like, they could add anyone. They will add anyone. There's nothing and no one off the table, and there's
remove
no
Jeff
limit.
the Shark from the game. I'm tired of that rat. I'm tired of seeing his goddamn MVP screen because this is his gameplay. Tired of it.
He serves his purpose. He does really well.
And it seems like every Jeff I get on my team is like, guess what? I ult one person. And then I play against a Jeff, and they're like, guess what? I've ulted 15 people. There's only 6 enemy teammates, but I've got all 15 of you. Everyone's dead.
That's just that's a little taste of what's to come, guys. Let's talk about Infinity War and Endgame, and then we'll go to that because I know you're just bursting at the seams.
I'm dying.
Okay, so I just have like one big thing to say about the Infinity War and Endgame duology. Thanos was right. I said it when we were watching it. There is a limit to what we can do as a species, as life.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run out at some point. He went about it completely wrong, but his mindset's in the right spot.
Yeah, but man, I don't know about all that. Saying he's right. I think there was a lot of other options he could have done
Agreed.
before just half of existence. Boop.
Yeah.
We talked about like the semantics behind it. Like, is he just like half of life gone? Humans don't survive that
Nope.
because there's more ants than people in the world by a lot. So it has to be like half of every species. Which, you think of these species that have like 3-4 animals. Half of them gone.
Yep.
It's like, dog.
There's still 79 billion mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But now less people, like everyone, yeah. I see exactly what you're saying.
But Thanos is cool.
No, Thanos is super cool.
I hope he gets added to Marvel Rivals. I don't think he will. Not till like way later.
Yeah. Like a season 5 or something.
Like till after they resolve like the Doctor Doom stuff.
Yeah. I also hope he gets added as like a tank buster Vanguard.
Yeah. We don't have enough. People have learned to play. Okay.
We're in. No, I just needed to say that about Endgame. We're in. We watched those. We
watched those. There's a lot of characters in Endgame that don't get as prominent as a role as I would like them to.
Mm-hmm.
Like Vision, way cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vision's super cool.
He just doesn't get to
he
do
gets to
anything.
Die.
But he just gets the shit beat out of him the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
There's a cool Green Goblin Thanos child. I liked him.
Yeah.
He was cool.
But yeah. Marvel Rivals.
Here it is.
I am hard stuck bronze 1 because everyone thinks they're goddamn Spider-Man and they're not. Okay? Quit just insta-locking a 4th DPS when you see there's 3 DPSs already.
There shouldn't even be 3.
As a Vanguard main, I can solo tank. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You want to give me MVP that bad? Fine. Fine. But if there's 3 DPSs, maybe play healer. Maybe learn something other than Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Maybe when you go 2-11, maybe you switch off of Spider-Man. Maybe you switch off of Namor.
Guys spitting facts.
Don't just stay locked into this character. And like in quick play, thug your shit out. I don't care. But if you're in my ranked game and you're like, I'm gonna play this champ or this hero for the very first time, you're scum.
Guys spitting facts. What can I say?
Plague and I played 6 games last night.
Mm-hmm.
1-0 of them. And there was a game where Plague went 23-11 as Groot. Like,
so, okay. So I'm gonna give some context to this. These were some really fucking rough games. Like some of the roughest we've ever played. And we've been playing like specifically ranked for a week and a half now.
Because we're trying to get the skin.
We're trying to get the skin. And ranked is actually fun in Marvel Rivals. It is, but it isn't. It's ranked, but yeah.
Yep.
And normally we're doing really good. But this one game, this Groot game that he's specifically talking about, I was just not on my shit. I was 0-5 by the end of the first round. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, okay, time to lock the fuck in. And I ended the game 23-11, and it was still a loss.
Yep. And then we finally had a tie in a game.
Yeah, I didn't know it was possible.
We had a tie. And then I had a tie today during my lunch break.
Dude. A tie 2 days in a row should not happen.
I played 300 games of Marvel Rivals, and I've had 2 ties.
And they were 2 days in a row.
And they're in ranked games. Like, and you know, here's another thing. You guys know it's an objective-based game, right? Like, you got to get on the point. Right?
You would think.
Hey, Punisher, maybe don't get on your turret 3 miles that way. When the objective is over here.
Hey, Iron Man.
You know what you're helping over there? Nothing. Hey, Iron Man.
Yeah.
How about you get the fuck down here and fight? How about that?
How about that? Yeah, no, I'm in full agreement. The guy's spitting straight facts, like, especially in ranked. Like, you see this a lot more in ranked, I feel, than in quick play. Like, surprisingly, in quick play, your team is surprisingly more competent, but it's because people play ranked because that's what people are playing.
Yep. Because everyone wants that Moon Knight skin.
And yeah, it's just
like after this game, there's not a non-0% chance we go play a couple games of ranked. Like,
yeah,
it's just so frustrating, and it reminds me of why I didn't love Overwatch ranked. Because like the other team is like just they're like a 3 stack at least, and they just. And anyone solo queuing just gets train rolled over.
We had a discussion today about that specifically. Like Marvel Rivals, it is not a solo queue game unless if all you do is play shooters.
Yep.
Like if you are extremely good at shooters, like, and I mean like, don't kid yourself. If you are extremely good at shooters, then maybe. But like this is a game that needs communication. You can't snowball and steamroll the enemy team by buying more.
You're not gonna outscale. That's not a thing that happens in the game.
You start the game with the same power level you end the game with. You can't become stronger. So yeah, like solo queue is tough. You can't do it yourself. You have to work with your team. And when 4 of your team members are licking paint, it's kind of hard. It's a little hard.
It doesn't matter if I have, 50,000 player damage and the Mantis has 30k heals. It doesn't matter if we don't do any damage. Nothing drives me more crazy than a DPS flaming the chat and then we get to the end of the game and they have less damage than a support or a tank. You're trash.
Specifically in ranked I main Cloak and Dagger because I can get consistent healing out of Cloak and Dagger. I main strategist in ranked.
And I main Vanguard. The big boys.
And if I can I should say I main Dagger in ranked because
you almost never get to play Cloak.
I almost never get to play Cloak. And if I'm doing more damage as Dagger than our DPS, that is a fucking issue.
It's always funny playing with Plague because you'll hear him go, you'll hear the switch to Cloak, and then you'll hear, and I'll switch back.
Yeah.
And like, listen, you know you don't have to press W, right? You don't have to press forward on the sticks either. They go this way too.
Yeah.
You don't have to always go this way.
Yeah. You can back up. You can go side to side. You don't have to face tank every shot that goes your way.
No, you don't.
And here's the big one. This is the big one. All right. Anyone who's listening who is like, man, I just don't know what I'm doing. You know, when you get your ult, you don't have to use it the second you get it. You can hold on to it for a little bit.
It might not happen for 2-3 fights.
It might not happen that round.
Yeah. With Convoy, it has to happen that round, but
right. But if there's not a good time to use it,
but in Domination, a Jeff that ults might just throw him off the objective in overtime. Which, by the way, overtime it's fucking random. They say, oh, if someone's recently on the point. That's not the case.
I don't know.
Because there was a time where we aced them. And then we hit 100, and then it was like overtime, and I'm like,
Where are they? It's the ghosts.
Like it was Ace, and then they still like 2 seconds on respawn,
Yeah. So at least 8 seconds have gone by.
and it was like overtime. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I've never had the overtime go my way. It always just fucks me.
Mm-hmm. And now there are going to be people out there, and I will say this, because I love playing devil's advocate. There are going to be people out there who are going to say, "Get good." There are going to be people out there who say, try harder, do better. We will. That's why we're going to keep playing. But it's okay to vent sometimes.
Yeah, it's so frustrating when you like you push them off the objective like always, and then you guys have control the objective, and it's like overtime. Why?
Yeah. No, I agree completely.
Like, there's nothing like, oh, they've moved the objective 20% in the 4 minutes that's allotted.
Overtime.
And then they get overtime, and they just push it all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm. I feel like overtime should go down the same amount if no one's on it. So it's like boop, but it should still go down if people are still pushing. You should be able to get like an extra 50% of that way if you're fully pushing. But it shouldn't just constantly be able to keep going without going down.
Yeah. It's so aggravating.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's only two maps. There's only Tokyo 99, 2099, and Shibuya. That's it. Those are the only maps that exist.
Yeah.
I bet 80% of the games I play are on those two maps.
Mm-hmm. It really does feel like the percentages are very heavily skewed.
And like, personally, I don't love Convoy. I get it. It's like the staple of the hero shooter.
Yeah.
Domination's a better game mode.
I like them both pretty equally because one of my favorite healers is way better on Domination, and one of my favorite healers is way better on Convoy. So it's like I know what I'm playing depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm hoping with like new characters that I enjoy Convoy a little more.
Mm-hmm.
So the Fantastic Four are getting launched, which, man, I believe it's because we're supposed to get what 6 or 7 characters in season 1.
Yeah.
I wish instead of Ultron it was the Silver Surfer, just to stick with that Fantastic Four theme. Ultron's looking thuggish,
dude,
and he's got his voice lines. If you haven't heard them, look them up. They are fucking awesome.
I did see one of them about like your flesh is the reason why you fail or something.
Yeah, your flesh is the reason you failed, Stark.
Fuck. That's strong.
Ooh.
That's strong.
And I really like Ultron. I really liked Avengers Age of Ultron. Because, oh man, that is my favorite depiction of Ultron. I wonder if we're gonna get like a Vision skin for Ultron, or if Vision will get his own character.
So they did come out and say that they're not doing different characters as skins. They're going to just release the character.
It'll be interesting to see then.
Yep.
Because Vision will also likely be a support.
Yep.
Like Red Hulk. What can Red Hulk do that regular Hulk can't? It'd be cool to see like Abomination.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these like iconic heroes that aren't in the game yet. Man, I hope they give us Nightcrawler.
I can't wait for the X-Men season. I cannot wait for the X-Men
Speaking
season.
of you demons that have learned how to play Wolverine, leave me alone.
Yeah, people finally learned.
So those of you that don't know, much to my demise here.
The secret.
Wolverine does percent damage. He shreds tanks.
Because of the percent damage.
That's his job. He is a tank buster. And people have learned this. And every time I get into a fight, I hear, and I just get removed from the fight. And I'm like, cool.
You just get Five Nights at Freddy's jump scared.
Even if he doesn't kill me, he just removes me from the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And just taking a tank and going, you don't get to fight anymore.
That's
because now I have to deal with him.
Yep.
Whether I kill him or get away from him, I have to deal with him.
And it's hard to out damage a Wolverine.
As a tank, you just won't do it.
Yep.
It's so frustrating, dude. And then I'm like, hey, can someone peel this Wolverine off me? And everyone's like, no.
Spider-Man's over there stroking his fucking peanuts.
Jorking it, just straight jorking it on us.
Just straight jorking it.
I'm trying to frontline as Venom or as a Doctor Strange. And our healers are getting just annihilated by Iron Fist, Black Panther, and Spider-Man.
I'm trying my best.
And, you know, the DPSs are like, there's no kills that way.
Yep.
There's no kills that way.
That is something that will just never go away in any game
won't.
like this.
It won't.
Kills will always matter. Kills will always matter to people that play these games.
And to a point, yeah. To a point, if you drop like a 45 bomb, just nuke 45 people and die twice, you probably won that game.
Yeah, you probably did. Or
you tied.
like you.
Also, I don't think you should lose the same amount of MMR for if someone DCs and you lose a game, as opposed to like just naturally losing a game.
Yeah, that is wild.
I don't know how you do that. I'm not a programmer. But today, someone DC'd that rejoined just long enough so it wouldn't kick us out of the match. So we had to play the whole match. We lost, obviously, because one person just not being there can fuck you that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So we lost, and I lost 21 NMR for it.
Mm-hmm.
And this happens like every other game.
Yeah.
Someone just disconnects. And I'm like, why can't you disconnect on the other team?
That never happens. You know what I get on the other team? I get a level 10 Hawkeye that goes 51-0.
Yeah.
First game of ranked.
Tunk, tunk, tunk. And you watch him, and he just snaps on people. Just
Yep. That's what I get.
Dude, or it's like, oh, their whole team is Lord rank with their hero.
Yep.
And we have Billy playing Spider-Man going 0-13. That happened.
Good old Billy.
That guy got flamed. Not really by me. I said between rounds, I was like, maybe we try something other than Spider-Man, huh?
Yep. You said that to me, not in chat.
And then we got into chat at the end of the game, and one of the other supports, not Plague, was just letting this guy have it.
Man.
0-13? How? How?
Yeah. Dude. It's
I just want out of silver. Okay? I just want out of silver 3.
Dude. We're complaining because we care, because we're having fun.
It's not even a complaint like about the game.
No.
It's about the people playing the game.
Like, we're gonna keep hitting our head against this wall. But man, it's really starting to hurt.
Mm-hmm. Last night I was playing with Plague and I was like, well, back to bronze 1 I go.
Yeah.
And sure enough, there I sit in bronze 1.
I hit him with the I was texting him on one of my breaks at work and I was like, last night I just had the 1,000-yard stare at the end of the night. I was just
And like, if you guys respawn, you can wait for the if you guys like lose a fight and all 6 of you die, you can wait for the others to respawn.
You can.
Unless the point is going to get lost in overtime or whatever, you can wait.
You're not that guy. You're not gonna probably be able to take on.
You're not gonna 1v6.
Yeah.
Also, if anyone could focus the enemy team's healers on my team, then they don't get back up. Quit iron fisting their Thor.
Who's being pocket healed by a mantis.
Kill
right
the mantis.
beside him. Right beside him.
Go sell the mantis some cheaper townhomes.
I fucking love that. It's such a good joke.
So if you haven't heard the sound for when Iron Fist ults, lucky you.
Yep, fair.
But he says Chi Hong. Oh, I looked it
Careful
up.
here.
I was curious. No, this is genuinely what it is. It's like Chi Hong. So something else. I swear to God, I'm not being like that guy.
Gotcha.
I genuinely looked it up. He says Chi Guan Chang Hong is what he says, but he says it very fast.
But it sounds like.
But when he yells it sounds like he's like, cheaper townhomes!
I have joked multiple times where I'm like, I want nothing more than Iron Fist to get a real estate agent skin.
Just like a white button-up shirt, a tie.
Yeah.
Oh, the tie is around his eyes?
Yeah, like the tie's around his
head?
like right above his eyebrows. And he's got like one of those like wireless headsets that just like sits on one ear. And
He's
got,
like in slacks and dress shoes?
Yeah. That's all I want.
Cheaper townhomes!
It's dude. I'm
like,
we're just having so much fun with it.
That's like our complaints here are pretty minor.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a bit of Jesse and Plague just need to get good.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also tired of getting to the end of the game and then I have a healer with like 5,000 healing. How?
That ain't me.
How you're playing Mantis? How do you only have 5,000 healing? Your whole kit does it.
Yeah, everything except for one button. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I also don't play Mantis because there's an expectations you're gonna drop 30k in heals.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
I also, for the exact same reason, I told him that. I'm like, I know Mantis is the best healer. That's why I do not play her, because people are going to have an expectation of me that I will not be able to meet.
That's why I play Rocket. I play Rocket because Rocket can put out damage, but also like, if I do put up 30k healing, everyone's like, the Rocket Raccoon did 30k healing. I can't complain about it.
I can't be mad. Hey, listen, I get MVP pretty regularly as well.
Yep.
And my stuff is pretty even across the board. Like, hey, listen, the Loki had like 11k damage, 11k damage blocked, and 11k healing. Can't be too mad about that.
Yep.
And he outdamaged the Hela.
I
had that happen. I had that happen in a solo queue ranked game.
No, you had it happen in a duo queue ranked game.
Oh, was it? Oh my god, it was.
Yeah, because I went, oh look, our Hela did 4,000 damage.
Oh my god.
How?
Yep, you're right. I do remember you saying that.
All you have to do is hit this button.
Oh wait, a little bit more. There it is.
This button.
That one right there. Here. That's a good button.
This button. How to play Hela. Button.
How to Hela.
That's it. So in the game they have season buffs for heroes, where they basically get their team up like buff if they're like an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Venom gets bonus health, Groot gets bonus health, Hela gets bonus damage, and so does Hawkeye. They just get those for this season. I cannot wait until that goes away.
Yeah.
Because then I don't think Hawkeye will be able to just one-tap people anymore. With the logs he shoots out of his bow.
It really fucking feels like it, man. I swear to God.
It's not just feels like it, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched someone show the hitboxes, and it's how the actual character model is. It like looks like the hitbox is huge.
Of course.
But yeah, they showed off some new characters. You know, all the Fantastic Four. But I haven't shown them off yet. But they showed the artwork for season 1, which has all the Fantastic Four characters.
Yeah. And if you've been delving into the files or following some people on Twitter, you know what most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty good.
They also confirmed MODOK is going to be a playable hero.
That's going to be great. I cannot wait to see him in that style.
Listen, if you just shoot at him and it's not a headshot, I don't know. Like, you obviously have to balance it somehow, right?
Yeah. You're going to give him like 16,000 health, but like, every shot's a headshot. Just yeah, it's got to be, right?
Oh man, like playing Venom and just getting 4 headshots off your auto, you're just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's good feeling.
Just a you're like, yeah,
I'm the strongest.
I'm the Venom.
Man, Marvel Rivals just has me so excited for the future.
Oh like, man, we've been having a lot of fun with it, and the thing is, it's all well-established characters that people love.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's I saw a thing that was like, every Pokemon is someone's favorite.
Yeah.
Same can likely be said for Marvel heroes.
Honestly.
And also, there's already a flaw in there. We're not making costumes for different heroes. For heroes.
Oh?
Because there's Scarlet Spider.
But it's not really Scarlet Spider. It's just called that.
Yeah, but it's still Ben Reilly.
Oh, well, then I don't know, because they did just make a post about that on their official account.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes I'm not too sure. You looking it up right now?
I am.
The Scarlet Spider skin?
Yeah. Yeah, that Scarlet Spider is Ben Reilly.
Then I don't know.
They lied to us.
Maybe it's going forward.
Maybe. Oh, sorry, the Scarlet Spider. Not the,
No, that's what you said.
That is what I said. I'm very tired.
You had a night.
Solstice and I were up way late. Yeah, the Scarlet Spider had that suit, and it was Ben Reilly.
Gotcha.
So it's like, you lied to us.
Why would you do this?
But that makes me wonder, like, for Iron Fist, are we gonna get what's his nose? Danny Rand.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people want. They want the old Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm. I like this Iron Fist, but you know, there's even a voice line with Moon Knight with the current Iron Fist where Moon Knight's like, I know Iron Fist. You're not him.
You're not him. Yeah.
But like the world that Marvel Rivals lives in is like a weird timeline where they just kind of pull heroes out of different timelines.
Right.
So who knows? They can go as big as they want with it.
That's the thing. That's why I'm so excited. It literally could be a 65, 70 character roster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to take care of something. Oh, God, I made it too loud.
What have you done?
I forgot I was not on my mod channel. I was on my personal channel, and there was a
bot.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where the game is this time next year.
Exactly. Like how I'm the amount of content that's already, I guess I should say, the amount of content that's being promised
Mm-hmm.
has me very excited.
Yeah, because there's like 6 new maps, like 6, 7 new heroes,
Yeah.
which that'll average out to, for the season, will average out to 2 a month.
Yeah.
So
2 a month is oh fuck.
a lot of content.
That's a lot of that's what I
But
want.
the more you release heroes, the more it makes people switch to other roles.
Mm-hmm.
Because you might have players that are like, I don't really like any of the Vanguards, but man, I love the Thing.
I don't think anyone really says that, but
Hey, it's clobbering time.
before we went live, me and Jesse were like joking around, kind of like talking about what we were gonna be talking about tonight, and I was like, man, I hope when the Thing comes out, that's his only voice line, and it's all monotone.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
time. It's clobbering time. Like, I bet that will be his alt sound.
Oh, I hope so.
It's clobbering time.
I hope I hope it's just like it's an ASM. I hope he gets an ASMR skin where it's like, hey, everyone,
It's clobbering time.
it's clobbering time. Have you guys heard the news?
That would be hilarious.
I'm surprised that's content. That's something that people have not made in these types of games. Like a weird ASMR style skin where all the voice lines are like whispers.
Whispers way too close to you.
Yeah.
Like playing a game like Senua's Sacrifice, that weirds me out.
Dude, that's a good fucking game.
It is super good.
Man, I need to play more games besides Marvel Rivals, but I just want to play Marvel Rivals.
It's that competitive itch. It's like it just scratches the right spot.
I need something else to fill the time now that I have touched grass and am no longer playing League.
Yeah. He's woken up and then fallen into Marvel Rivals.
I've fallen into the hole again, but I'm not spending anywhere near as much money, which is great.
Which is great. You know, Plug, there's not that many skins right now. You could have all of them.
Don't.
Don't.
No, like genuinely as a friend, don't. Oh god, that was a weird fucking impulse.
You're like, he's right.
No, like that's genuinely what came across my mind. It was like, wait, there really isn't. Like there's only like 28 skins right now. Or like 30, like 35. Before we take off, because we didn't really have too much to talk about, and I know you are like pretty tired, and we got to get a couple of ranked games in. We did add one more member to the family within the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Love Bug. If you could bring Miss Duchess into the...
I don't know if the viewers have ever seen Lady, let alone Duchess.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, no. We should probably show them Lady first, huh?
You people have seen my pets. All right.
Yeah.
No one's changed.
Things have not changed. So, this is our initial baby. This is Little Miss... Oh, Duchess first?
I want you to know that both girls were cuddled up both next to me on the couch.
Aww.
Like, Lady was literally on my one hip and Duchess was on the other.
Aww.
So I figured Duchess would be easier because Lady was helping herself down.
Duchess.
Okay. So Duchess first. This is the most recent member of our family. This is Little Miss Duchess.
I love her.
Hello, Dutch. Hello.
It's Booger Cat.
She is...
She's a lot better now.
She is a lot better now. We've been giving her amoxicillin. She got a little bit of the kennel cough.
Hi.
But yeah, we've had some...
It's like a toasted marshmallow.
She is. Oh, she's scared. She's like, Mama, where's Mama?
Hi, baby. She likes Mom.
She also does that a lot.
Okay, she's a little parrot.
She's... There she goes.
All right, I'll go grab your sister.
And she'll go grab Little Miss Lady. Little Miss Lady.
Miss Lady.
So we've kind of already figured this out with Lady, but Lady is very attached to Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
Very attached. Lady, on the
Ladies-
other hand,
You mean Duchess is very attached to Kristen?
yes, Duchess is very attached to Kristen. Lady, on the other hand, Lady is my cat.
Lady is so chill.
Hmm.
She just gets mauled by a toddler like every other Saturday.
And
And she's just like, whatever.
she's like, "Ah." So here's my cat.
Oh Lord, she coming.
Lord, she's
The
big
Lord
girl.
cometh. So she is a domestic longhair.
She's
Look.
a tortie.
She's a tortie. Oh, she's looking right into the camera. So photogenic.
She is very photogenic.
She's staring at me. She's
She's
like,
looking
I
right
know
at
he's
you.
in
Is
there.
that Uncle Kramer?
Oh,
She's like, I know he's in there. Where's that demon that's always with him?
oh,
Hi. And her one white whisker.
yeah, you can really see it. But yeah,
Me
that's
too.
our little family.
Come here, Bubby.
Whoa. But yeah, we wanted to show off the new one, but then yeah, you raised a good point. I don't think they've ever seen Lady.
So I don't think anyone's ever seen Lady.
That's a good point. But yeah, little
Oh,
lady crawls on my
speaking
face
of
every
pets.
morning.
Today I was at a location for work,
Yeah.
and someone brought in their big old German Shepherd mix
Oh,
just into the location. And
nice.
I was like, this is the best day ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
See, the thing is, like, I'm a thumper. Like when I pet dogs,
Oh, yep.
I'm very much like an old man when I pet a dog, just like bump 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 bump.
That's how Lady likes getting pet.
And some people don't like that. Some people don't like when you pet their dogs that way. So I'm just like, it takes every urge in me not to just. I'm like, I know this is gonna be like a big old bass drum.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yep.
It's really funny because I have two dogs. I keep playing with this knife and it starts picking up on Mike.
You're okay. I get it.
I have two dogs and like my big dog, my husky, she likes to be like thumped,
Mm-hmm.
like a drum. You pet her, like dong 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 dong. But the little dog thinks he likes it, and he's like, ah.
Ah, I like. Oh yeah, that feels good. Thanks.
And then you're like, sorry, buddy, and then he'll just like inch towards you again. It's like you don't like it. You
Stop.
actively don't like it.
But he thinks he does.
Like, it's so funny, and they're so different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all we really got tonight. Talked
Yeah.
about Marvel movies, talked about Marvel Rivals.
Talked about a lot of preamble. Very fun preamble this time.
Yeah, we had a lot of preamble. The
Uh,
preamble's usually not that long.
No, but that's okay. That is okay because we really didn't do much these 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't had D&D. We haven't done any of that stuff.
Oh shit, yeah, we did.
Ah, shit. Next time.
Next time. Next
On
time we got to
Dragon
get
Ball
some
Z.
ranked in. We got to get some ranked in. But yeah, the guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be posting this tomorrow, so tune in there as well.
And we should be caught up on uploads.
I am not a crook. Bye everyone, stay hydrated. We love you.
Pew pew.